Hi again. So at the end of the last lesson, I said that we would probably be able to do some more exciting things with the Lebensohl 2 no trump. Um, in the first two sections, we kind of learned how to use 2 no trump to create separate paths to responder suit. And we were able to use 2 no trump to make a division, right? We bid directly at the 2 level, directly at the 3 level, and we say something, but if we use 2 no trump and then make our suit bid, then we've created yet another path. So that's not the only use for the 2 no trump relay bid. And this is a pretty common situation. We've been doing this for as long as we've played bridge. We have 5, 10 points and our partner opens no trump. We have a 4-card major. We're going to use something called Stayman, right? We're going to bid 2 clubs, and our partner will tell us what if they have a 4-card major. And then based on that, we can make a decision on whether to play in a suit contract, if we find a fit, or whether to play in no trump. Now, what happens when the opponents interfere? Well, it's pretty simple. What we do is we use something we can just call Cuebid Stayman. All right, a Cuebid of their suit is Stayman. Now, we can do that Cuebid one of 2 ways, right? We could just bid 3 diamonds, or because we know the 2 no trump relay, we can relay to 3 clubs and then bid 3 diamonds, right? So we have 2 paths to 3 diamonds. Fast, just bid it, and slow, go through the relay first. Now, what we can do with that device is we can let the opener know whether or not we have a stopper in the overcaller suit, right? Because if we're going to end up in 3 no trump, it'd be nice to know if we can stop the diamonds they were pretty confident in there. All right. So in a way, it's a little bit to our advantage that they overcalled, right? Because I'm sure we've all been in contracts where we went 1 no trump, 2 clubs, 2 spades, 3 no trump, and then watched them race off with 5 heart tricks or something. We're going to be able to counteract that problem. Not sure that's a word. We're going to be able to deal with the stopper situation. And the phrase that we want to remember is fast denies. And we'll use it in another scenario too, okay? So remember that, fast denies. So if we take the fast path, right, if we go directly to 3 diamonds, we're asking about majors, we're promising a game suit, right? We're getting way too high to deny for anything less than 10 points. We're promising 10 points, we're asking, do you have a major, right? And the other thing we're saying by bidding the 3 diamonds directly is that we can't stop the diamond suit. So watch what happens. Opener does indeed have a 4-card major, but it's not our 4-card major. But when it comes back to us, we can confidently bid 3 no trump because we've already told our partner we can't stop diamonds. And because they can just simply leave the contract in 3 no trump. Right? Now, if he didn't have a stopper, he'd have to scramble. We'd be looking in minor suits. We'd be trying to find another fit, right? Or we'd just be crossing our fingers and hope to survive. But we have done our job as responder here by saying 3 diamonds. We've said we can't stop diamonds. Because we've Cuebid the suit, we're asking for their 4-card majors and promising that we can go to the game level. And when they bid 3 spades, which doesn't do us any good, we can bid 3 no trump, and we haven't run ourselves into any trouble, right? So let's look at it again, another one. Here we get a 1 no trump bid and a 2 heart overcall. Now, we have 6, 7, 4, 11, 12, 13 points, and we have a 4-card club suit. Notice that we also have a heart stopper. Now, with game values here, we're going to go ahead and use Stayman. So we go slow. right? We relay to 3 clubs, and then we bid their suit. And this is saying game forcing values and asking partner if they have a 4-card major. And of course, in this scenario, in this sequence, what we're really doing is saying we have game values and 4 spades. Do you have 4 spades? And when opener does, we find a nice little contract. So this is again a Stayman bid, Cuebid Stayman, but this time using 2-no trump to relay to club. We've gone slow. So here's the phrase: fast denies, slow shows. And remember those 2 phrases because we're going to use them again when we have yet another way to use 2-no trump. Fast denies, slow shows, stoppers in whatever they've bid. Let's try another one. This one is, remember, just like we talked about in the suits, when they interfere, just for a minute, ignore their interference and think about where you would have headed with this contract, right? When partner opens 1-no trump and we're holding 10 points and 4 hearts, right? We have no doubt where we're going with this, 4-4-3-2. We'd be using Stayman to see if we have a heart fit. When they interfere, we can still do the same thing. Okay, we can still use Stayman, but we have to have game forcing points. We have to have at least 10 points. So here, the only question is, we're going to use Cuebid Stayman. Are we going to bid it fast, or are we going to go the long way around? Are we going to go slow? Well, here, we don't have a spade stopper, so we go fast. Fast denies. Opener doesn't have a 4-card major, and he knows that you were hunting for hearts. But he doesn't have a 4-card major. In fact, he's very flat. But look at that. He's got the king, queen, 7 of spades. So he can bid 3-no trump with knowledge that he probably has at least 1 stopper, maybe 2. And why I say maybe 2 and why you should feel confident is, of course, because if East is opened with any kind of points and your partner and the responder has 10 points at least, then you can be fairly confident West doesn't have an entry, right? So spades will always have to be led by East to set them up, so that will give 2 stoppers. So this was a fast denies, a spade stopper, but opener didn't care because they had stoppers. And try one more, or maybe 2 more. So when partner opens 1-no trump, you look at your hand and think, well, what would I do with this? I have 6, 7, 8, 11 points. We're going to game. And I would use Stayman on this. And so you've got your hand on the 2 club card when out comes a diamond bid. You can still use Stayman. Okay? The interference doesn't interfere with your ability to use your tried and true Stayman bid, right? But because you have diamond stoppers, you have the king, jack, 9, you want to let partner know that you're safe in no trump. So we go slow. Slow shows a stopper. Relay to 3 clubs. And then we Cuebid. This is Cuebid Stayman, slow shows. Partner has a heart suit. Is what you were looking for. And you can bid 4 hearts and find a game. You can see that using Lebensohl is not that complicated, right? Once you get down the 2-no trump relay bid, you can do a lot with it. And right now, what we're learning in this lesson is how easy it is just to use Stayman. 1-no trump. If you're looking at your hand right now, when your partner opens it up, you see 9, 10 points. You see a little doubleton there, and you're thinking, hey, maybe we got a spade fit, and I have some roughing values. This is a good Stayman hand, and you're planning on playing 2 clubs when your right-hand opponent jumps in with a heart bid. No problem, no sweat, right? You can still use Stayman, and you can show that you have game-going values by Cuebiding. Now, if you go fast, fast denies. In other words, partner, do you have 4-card fit? We have game values, and I can't stop the hearts. And your partner indeed has a spades, 4 spades. This is just your standard response to Stayman. He has a 4-card major, right? Not only that, he sees that he's got the ace, queen, jack. So this is a pretty good contract. And there we are. So this is Cuebid Stayman. We're using the 2 no trump 3 club Lebensohl relay to create 2 ways to say something. One way, direct Cuebid, fast, denies a stopper in whatever suit your right-hand opponent bid. Going slow, in other words, using the 2 no trump to 3 club relay, going slow shows a stopper. And then when you Cuebid, you're just using Stayman and you're showing game forcing values. All right, so that's that. Next time we're going to learn how to use 2 no trump and 3 clubs for those hands in which you simply would have raised to 3 no trump, where your partner opened 1 no trump and you bid 3 no trump. Right? Those are pretty simple auctions and they happen all the time. But what happens when right-hand opponent opens, right? They show a suit. And it's actually very helpful for you because now we're going to be able to use the 2 no trump 3 club bid to show whether or not we have a stopper. We're going to use that same phrase, fast denies, slow shows. So that's what's in the next one. Thank you very much.